What's up, everybody? This is Ben with another crypto update, and I'm going to talk about a couple alts real quickly here. This is not going to be a 2-minute quickie, maybe more like a 6-minute quickie. And this will be on YouTube, and I'll post it on Twitter as well. So, HBAR, just because it's my largest holding. I've told you guys that before. I get a lot of questions about HBAR and why isn't it going to the moon and all of this. So, I do not know. Nobody else knows either. So you kind of do your own research, and if you believe in what's going on with HBAR and the stuff that's being built around it and on it, and with Stack as well, Stack Bank and the new NFT.com that they actually own, the NFT platform they're going to be putting out here anytime, even maybe tonight, I think. But a lot of stuff's going on with it, so I consider all that bullish. Most of the big influencers aren't really talking about it yet, so I consider that bullish. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. If you guys remember that video I did, really did turn out to be what looks like the bottom, so that's a good thing. Looking at positives here, first, it looks like we have put in our bottom. That takes a very long time. Bottoms are always ugly, and all this is pretty much ugly. We have made this move up here, and was looking pretty good. We broke out of our long-term channel here that was from the beginning of March, and we spent most of that time under the middle of that channel. We finally broke through that. The good things I see here are the fact that we're stabbing this resistance. We have obvious resistance here around high 27s, around 28 cents. You can see through the line of all the interaction all through here, all through here. I mean, this is major support and resistance. Tons of action around this price point here. So it doesn't surprise me that we, take shots at this and it gets rejected pretty immediately. So I do like the fact that we are still stabbing at it, which is good. That's a positive. I like this bullish cross of the 50 and the 100. That's a positive. Today's volume was decent. It was better than the last few days, so that's good. Negatives. I don't like this MACD. It's kind of doing this rollover, this slow kind of rollover thing, which I really don't like. It's obviously flipping red here. I don't like this daily candle that we had today. It's pretty ugly. We've had ugly daily candles before, and we've recovered from them. Here's a really bad one here, but we recovered nicely from it. I'm not saying we can't recover. I would have loved for this thing to close above the 9. That would have made this candle completely different in my eyes had we closed above the 9 on the daily. But we got right to it and rejected off of it, and we're under it now. So if you notice this run that we've had coming up, we've been on top of the 9 almost the entire time. A couple of times we went under, but we were able to reclaim it right back. So I'm wanting us to get back above this 9 and kind of push up into this area again. It'd be nice if we could, have this 9 continue up, and then we have some kind of price action through here. And we are taking stabs at this area the whole time. And then hopefully we could break up into this world where I think things are going to get really choppy, kind of like how they were back here. I mean, just like this. But we got to get in there first. If not, and it knocks us down, then we start looking at, where our support levels are that can hold us from going down further than we want to. So a couple of those that we can look at just real quick. You guys probably know about them already, but I'll go ahead and reassert my ideas here. One of them is obviously this lower high here, and we have not even been able to break it. So take this out of the picture now. This big I don't even know what you want to call it, this zone or whatever here. But if you look at this lower high, that's the thing that's kept us down as well. So we've stabbed at it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days. We've taken a shot at this lower high right here and have not been able to break it. So that's probably step 1. And then hopefully we get up into this range. If not, we'll probably come down, at least test this lower high down here as support. And then we have our 2151, which we talked about so long because there's just so much action on it. and through here and then all through here as well to finally break it. So I would assume that would hold unless Bitcoin does some kind of crazy crash. So that's what I'm looking at for HBAR. Like I said, it's the largest holding I have. I'm in it for, the long haul here. I'm not looking for like a quick double or something like that. So I'm hanging in there. I was blessed enough to get in, early and I bought my way on these dips, and then I bought the dips all the way down. So just a dollar cost average, throughout this whole thing. So I have no reason to sell. I'm just going to sit and wait, and I believe it's going to do some good things. So that's HBAR. The other one I want to talk about, which I really like, is One. And I've talked about One on here as well quite a while. And this is a coin I think that has some real possibility. I always have thought that. I bought One way back early, and then I bought it up through this, continue to buy, and just like HBAR, I bought these dips all the way down. I bought a little bit more in this area here, not quite the bottom, but in this area here. And the difference between One and HBAR for me right now, from a technical standpoint, is that yes, One had this ugly daily candle as well right here, but there's a big difference. Like this one's coming down and it's actually retesting the top of this zone. So that's more of a bullish indicator for me. It's also above the 9, and we're just getting this 5100 bullish cross. And then look at the volume. Yesterday and today is great. And then if you come down and look at the MACD, it's starting to flip and roll over to turn green. So I think One has some room here. I think it's building some steam. And I'm not saying it's going to moon. I think in this bull run that it could and go really well. That's why I'm in it. So that's my thoughts on that. There's some lower highs in here we can look at, but for now I'm just kind of waiting to see this. I want to see this thing kind of break out above this range here and kind of restate itself out in these open waters, and then we can start looking at some lower highs that it needs to break. So those are the two coins that I'm kind of excited about. I still love ALGO. I've told you guys that before. Have quite a bit of it and have been holding for a long time. Has great staking on Binance US, and that's another reason why I'm in it. I'm getting free algo every single month. There's a possible double bottom trying to play out here on the daily. We'll see what happens, but we have the same issue as HBAR, which is like a lower high here that it's been trying to break for the last couple of weeks and hasn't been able to. So that's step one for me for algo. But I do like this cross that hasn't happened yet. That's a bullish sign for me that it is about to happen. And then also the MACD is looking like it wants to turn green. And look at the volume. Even over the past couple of weeks, volume has really started to come in for algo. So those are some coins I'm watching. Hopefully that helps you guys a bit. If you want, you can draw some lines in your charts where I have them if you care about doing that. Otherwise, thanks for watching. I hope this kind of helps. If you're new to my channel or my Twitter, you can probably see that I have a different vibe than a lot of people. I'm pretty laid back. None of my stuff is scripted. I don't have notes in front of me or anything. I'm just kind of looking at this for the first time today and really kind of just talking to myself. So hopefully that kind of, if you like that vibe, then you'll like my stuff. And I'd appreciate if you would subscribe as well to my YouTube channel. Otherwise, I'll see you guys on Twitter. I'll try to put out updates when I can. All right, peace out.